And welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. Big night tonight for the Mater Dei Monarchs. They defeat the Tesoro Titans 35-14. Kevin Turner, along with a coach, Bill Cunity. And this game was a very physical football game, Coach. And in my mind, this game was a game that was going to be decided in the fourth quarter. And Mater Dei clearly controlled the fourth quarter tonight.
Well, they did. I thought that in the first quarter, Tesoro really jumped out to not a surprising advantage, but they scored first. I thought Devon Modster did a great job down near the goal line running with the ball, but I think this was a game where size and speed really took over in the fourth quarter.
I thought one of the other issues is we saw the introduction of additional officials tonight, and we saw a dramatic increase in penalties. 20 penalties tonight.
We did. We went from a 5-official crew to what was going to become commonplace now, and that is adding a field judge and a side judge, and there'll be 7 officials. And we did have quite a few penalty flags tonight. Some of those things can be based on early season, just trying to get used to this game and at the speed of it. But I think both of these teams, top 10 teams in the county, and I believe they'll remain top 10 teams in the county.
And I think it was a penalty that ultimately turned the tail of the tape and the tide for the Tesoro Titans when they clearly had the momentum. They scored. It was a 7-point ball game. They punted the ball away. They were going to get the ball back, and then they had an illegal participation. Mater Dei gets the football, 15 yards, first down, and then J.T. Daniels throws a Hail Mary, and they score a touchdown. That's, to me, it's almost a 14-point turnaround there.
Absolutely, and I think the one thing that is lost in all that is the momentum had changed slightly, and I think Tesoro did make a great comeback, and that illegal participation penalty is a guy running off the field and changed everything.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights tonight. And Tesoro got on top early in this ball game. The young freshman quarterback throws a pick to Zach Iris. He comes up with the football, and the Titans go down the field. And it was a no score after 1. And then Devon Modster goes into the end zone. 18-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. That was Devon Modster's 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And then a aborted punt snap, and Mater Dei gets the football down at the 1-yard line. Brandon LaMarche goes in for his 4th touchdown of the year, the first of the night. Extra point is good, and we're all tied at 7. Then LaMarche comes back, and this run here is a 71-yard touchdown run, actually a 73-yard touchdown run, with 2:02 remaining in the second quarter. That made it 14-7 Mater Dei after the extra point. Then Mater Dei comes right back. LaMarche hurdles up and over. That was LaMarche's 2nd touchdown of the night. And then Devon Modster answers right back. And now we've got a legitimate ball game, 21-14 at this point in time. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. And then here's Daniels. After the illegal participation penalty, Mater Dei gets the ball back. Daniels heaves a 43-yard bomb to a wide open C.J. Parks. That makes it 28-14. Bill, in my opinion, there's the ball game.
Yes, that's a turning point for sure, and you're going to see LaMarche going to the end zone again for another touchdown, but that was the biggest single play of the game.
4 touchdowns tonight, 4. And here's Garth Wyckoff. He caught up with Brandon LaMarche and head coach Bruce Rollinson.
One of the stars of the game and the coach of the game. Coach Rollinson's here with Mater Dei, and Brandon LaMarche, the senior running back. Huge night, 33 carries, 196 on the ground, 4 touchdowns, but seems like you really got things going in the first half with that 73-yard scamper. That kind of got momentum going your way.
Yeah, it definitely swinged a little bit of momentum going into halftime, and we just, as a team, we wanted to ride it throughout the second half, and I think we did well doing that.
You guys have been running the ball very effectively so far early in this season. Big week in game 1 for you, backing it up here. 7 touchdowns through 2 games. I know you'll tell me it's a team game, but how's it feel to get off this fast start personally?
It feels great, but like you said, it is a team thing. The line blocked it up well. We made a couple mistakes, but that's football. You got to bounce back one play at a time. That's what we did.
And momentum going forward, this should serve you well with the freshman quarterback taking over. We'll see week by week running the football will probably be the dose of medicine for Mater Dei.
Yeah, we have complete faith in both of them, so we're not too worried about it. I think we'll be all right.
All right, an excellent job. And we'll talk to the coach. Coach, you got to love the defensive work they did here tonight. You talked about slowing down Devon Modster, but 8 sacks on the defensive side of the football, that'll certainly get things done.
Yeah, I mean, our defense is going to play what they do. Eric Johnson does a phenomenal job. You know, in the first half, I thought the offense ought to get out of the way of the defense. I mean, you know, we're throwing interceptions and, you know, just putting them back out on the field. But, you know, it's a brotherhood. They rose up. They covered our backs in the first half. And you know, just talking to Brandon there, you know, he blows the thing open. But, you know, Kevin Turner Productions up top there, you know, he saw what I saw. There was some uncharacteristic modern-day football out there, okay? I saw more celebrating in the second game of the year than I've ever seen. I saw more penalties. That stuff's got to get cleaned up. And you know, otherwise, you know, we're going to walk ourselves into a disaster. Believe me, I'm happy for the win, and I'm glad that I'm on live TV because Tesoro, those Titans are tough, and they are a good football team, and that quarterback is legit. And that old ASU guy up top, he better watch out because that's an old Arizona Wildcat coming at you.
He's coming your way. Well, let's just, on the quarterback position, it's hard to speculate what the situation is with the health of McDonald, but talk about what we can talk about. It's a freshman play. He comes in here, Daniels does a fine job. Probably the best we've seen a freshman here since Barkley.
Well, yeah, because it's only the second time I've had to go to a freshman. So, you know, and he promptly came in and threw a pick. But, you know, he was skitterish. And you know what? You think about that. I mean, I'm trying to, you know, yuck him up and get him to relax. And you know, his eyes were as big as those lights up there. But I thought he settled down well. And I thought the two throws coming out on the drive to open the second half were huge. That post is as good as you're going to throw it, and a 15-year-old kid throws a frozen rope, and it was a great catch. So, you know, now, you know, we got to see what the situation is with Mac, and then, you know, just move forward.
All right, well, he looked sharp, and 3 months ago he was in the 8th grade. Coach, congratulations, 2-0 on the 27th year for Coach Rollinson. Good luck.
Thank you very much, and go Cox, baby.
Pretty good night for the old ball coach. Here are the stats, coach, 35-14. The big number is those 8 sacks that the modern-day defensive front compiled tonight for minus 63 yards.
You know, another one that stands out to me is that Tesoro actually ran more plays than Modern Day tonight. Last week's game, Modern Day ran many, many more plays than Bishop Amat, but the numbers, 299 total yards for Tesoro, 379 for Modern Day. The running yards for Modern Day, 196 yards on the ground. I think that was the key to the victory tonight.
No doubt. That's the kind of victory that Bruce Rollinson relishes, is just that ground and pound. And here are some of the individual numbers. Modster had a big night tonight offensively as well.
Yeah, 210 passing, 59 rushing, 2 touchdowns. I like the way he did it. Very calm under pressure. Jennison, 6 receptions, 62 yards. And Smith on defense, 9 tackles and an assist and a sack for Modern Day. And Daniels, the freshman quarterback, 9 of 12, 148 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Very nice job by him.
Well, I guess you could call it just a total team victory tonight here at the Santa Ana Bowl for Modern Day, a 35-14 victory for Bill Kennedy. I'm Kevin Turner. We'll see you next week on Cox3.com.